Hey everyone, so today me and my 10-year-old daughter are going to be doing some non-toxic makeup reviews. One thing I haven't switched over to yet is clean makeup, and that's just because I don't wear it super often, but I figured we would give it a try today. I have some makeup from Araza Beauty, and then I also ordered some from Lauren Brooke. Their ingredients are non-toxic, so we wanted to give it a try today. Before we get started, let's get a little bit of insight on why the ingredients in makeup are bad and what they could be doing to your health over time. So one of the first really common things that we see in makeup are called parabens. They are known to increase estrogen production, which can actually have negative side effects for your reproductive health and brain health. We also have ingredients like formaldehyde, there's fragrance, and the problem with fragrance is there's hundreds of different chemicals that can make up fragrances, and these chemicals have been linked to cancer, reproductive health, allergies, asthma, and more. Makeup is also known to have a lot of heavy metals in it. This includes lead, mercury, nickel, and the reason that you're going to find these ingredients in makeup most commonly are because of the pigments and the shimmers. Another common one you might see is polyethylene, I don't know if I said that right, glycol, and this has been linked to multiple different types of cancers as well. So these are just a few. There's many more ingredients in makeup that are harmful. I do want to say though, it's important to keep in mind that using makeup every once in a while that has these ingredients isn't going to kill you. I definitely don't want to scare anybody into thinking if I so much as touch my eyeshadow palette, I am going to have the skin melt off my face. It's really just if you're using it every single day, then it might be something you want to look into and consider some alternatives that aren't going to be building up all these toxins in your system. I hope that all made sense. We aren't really positive that it did, but she told me based on what I said, you can probably make an inference of what I'm saying. So hopefully hopefully. All right. So I told her she could try some of this stuff out too, so she can give you her feedback as well. That way it's, not biased towards me or anything. So let's see, what do we want to start with? I did not get a primer. I think one of these companies did have one. I just didn't get it. I normally use primer. And the reason I ordered from these two brands is because I couldn't really find everything in one spot. So we're going to start with the foundation. I think that makes the most sense. Off the top, it feels pretty thick and heavy. I was worried that based on the sample size, I was really going to be cutting it close, but I think there's enough for both of us to try this out. So here, I'll give you, put out your finger. I'll give you a splab there.
Get my phones.
I have a mirror here if you want to use it.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Look at, we're using our most likely toxic ColourPop Cosmetics palette for a mirror. So I'm gonna have a bit of a Meredith Duxbury moment here and use my fingers because my sponge is gross. Oh, that's really heavy. Yeah, if you don't need all of it, you can put it back because, oh my goodness.
I'd probably, honestly.
This feels so wrong. I don't know how she does this.
I dislike this.
Do you know who Meredith Duxbury is?
No. I don't.
She puts
I've seen the people that put the foundation on their hand and they rub it and they just have so much on that they just all over their face.
That's her. Yeah.
Oh, that's her? Oh, okay.
Or at least she started that pretty
Well,
much.
I've seen multiple people do that, but it was probably her.
So I was actually worried this was going to be really heavy coverage, but as I'm putting it on, it's a little bit, I think it's a little bit, it's oh my gosh.
I'm looking a little pale here.
You can definitely tell on this spot I have it really irritated on my head that it's I did put lotion on before, but I think it's just highlighting the dryness of some parts of my skin. I think it's too light for me as well.
You look so pale in that
Oh god, I'm so pale. That's why I ordered a sample, because if it was like this, I didn't spend all that money on a real, the full-size
Full
one.
foundation.
Yeah. So just so you can see, oh my gosh, that's so small. See, these are the ingredients in their foundation. So my thoughts, I expected it to feel oily. It is oily. Yeah. It's definitely not full coverage. I think even though I did moisturize my face before, Oh my god, it's all under my nails. My nails aren't dirty, I promise. It's the foundation.
Oh yeah, I've got some. Yeah, I've got some on my nails too.
So the next thing I got was their concealer. Oh, I have it. I'll show you the ingredients there. My nails look disgusting. There she is.
There's perfect little splotches.
Do you want to take some? I would definitely not take a lot of that because concealer's probably pretty heavy. Let's see.
Should I just put it under my eyes?
Yeah, you don't really have any
I've got
blemishes
one on my,
on.
I've got.
A little one on your nose. You
Yeah,
can try it on that.
nose, but-
Tell me if it covers it good.
Okay, I will.
I think this would definitely be better if
It was my shade. If it was our shade.
that and if I was actually using a makeup sponge, but mine's. I need a new one. I didn't realize how bad it was. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but I think it's definitely brightening, and it has more coverage than the foundation. I'm gonna try it on this spot here. I think I wiped it like right off.
That's
Yeah.
on my lip.
On your lip. You know, that was a trend back in my day.
No, not a good trend. No.
No, it wasn't.
We don't put concealer on our lips. Not very demure.
I really don't think this one's bad at all. I think this one's pretty good, actually.
The concealer's fine.
I knew going into this that I was going to have this issue. My skin is like, even though it's dry, it is pretty oily, and it'll just get worse over time throughout the day. So I believe this is the dewy look that a lot of people go for nowadays, but I just feel like I look greasy.
I don't know. I think you should be okay.
I was into the 2016 makeup era where we were all matte. For the reason that I am a matte baby, I got their jojoba infused. I don't know if I said that right.
Jojo Siwa.
No. Goodbye. Infused mineral powder foundation. I'm gonna try to use this as a setting powder because, like I said, I am very oily. I'm gonna use my puff that I normally use for my setting powder. And if this doesn't work as I planned, it's, you know, this wasn't what it was listed to do. I'm just hoping it'll work.
This could be okay for me.
Yeah, see, this does not work. Not their fault. I was just trying to achieve something that this is not. I was hoping to set, but I don't know if you can tell.
I can see it.
Yeah, it's literally a splotch on my skin.
I can see.
So that's not gonna work.
That's okay.
But it might work on its own. It's not bad. I'm super bad at following a routine, and I need to get better at being on top of my moisturizing. I was thinking for the next step, I got this blush bronzer duo from Araza. I think it's like $50 for both of these, which isn't too terrible. I'm hoping they work. Here is the ingredients for that one. It's a little bit covered, but just so you can see. Blush. And so this was the lightest bronzer they had. I'm a little bit concerned that I'm gonna be a little muddy, orangey looking. Also, it would really be nice to have my beauty blender right now. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna work on the powder foundation, but I figured I'd give it a try. I'm just gonna do like...
Oh. It's more like a blush to me.
That's actually very light and not that bad.
No, not that bad.
It really does pain me to use my fingers. Please know that, because I know everybody's probably cringing, and I am also cringing on the inside.
I know,
as well.
it is so bad. I usually use a beauty blender whenever I do all this stuff. Makes me...
And we're actually going somewhere in like 15 minutes, so I was hoping my makeup would be nice. I'm a little concerned that since half my face is powdered and half of it's not,
Wait, let me see. You can't tell the difference.
No?
No, I don't think so. Can't really tell.
Hopefully. It works then. I guess I should put some up here. You can try this too then if you want.
Okay. Show me where to put it, please.
So the... It's like, it's bronzer, but it kind of like contours too, and just... I know they're... Bronzer and contour are two different things, but in this case, I'm kind of using it as both.
Oh, I like it. I like it. That looks nice.
That's actually surprisingly good. Next, I'm going to try this blush.
Your towel. Oh no, I just stepped on the brush. Ugh. I'm out of paper towel.
There's more, but they're up out of reach. Just go in the bath.
Give me literally 2 seconds.
So this is one coat of the blush. That's actually very nice. And this is over the powder, so I'm going to try it on the cream.
Alright, good. Here.
It's light. You could definitely layer it if you want it to be more pigmented. I got some powder blushes, so I don't want to get too carried away because I want to see how those look as well. I'm going to do the pressed bronzer from Lauren Brooke next. This is what she looks like. It does not have the ingredients on the back. I don't feel like I see this.
I'm sweating.
I can't tell if it's really showing up. I think it's light. It is, but it's very light.
I can't see it a ton, but it might be really light.
I don't think this one is super pigmented. I'm very pale, so it's not really a big deal for me, but I think there might have only been 1 or 2 other shades in this. I will say the shade ranges, there's not a ton of options. So maybe hopefully eventually they'll have.
Maybe, hopefully, eventually.
Yeah, maybe hopefully eventually there'll be more options. Next is the powder blushes. I'm gonna hopefully set my liquid blush with these. These ones don't have it looks like Lauren Brooke didn't put the ingredients on the back of her samples. I saw them all online. I was just trying to show you guys for your own research purposes. Sweet 16 or Poppy. Ooh, Poppy.
Oh, yes, please. I love my girl Poppy.
Which one do you want to use?
Poppy, please.
All right, so Poppy is the lighter pink. I'm going to give that one to her. I'll swatch it on my finger quick so you can see.
That's okay. I won't use a lot, so.
Oh,
There you go. Now you can see it.
I think it's just the lighting because of the shimmer. There we go.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah.
So this one's like, yeah. And I did definitely go overboard. The lighting is kind of washing it out, but it's pretty pink. It's not like under pigmented or anything by any means. I'm using the Sweet 16, which is the darker color. I think I might have potentially grabbed too much. This is actually going pretty well, I think.
Oh, yeah, this is not as...
I think even like the cream foundation has settled in nice now. I was a little unsure at first, but as we're going, I don't really have a problem with it. I think that brings us to highlighter, which I also have this one by Lauren Brooks. This is shade Brilliance. I think this was either the lightest or second lightest option that I went with. I think they had like 3 or 4. I thought the highlighter was a powder. It's not, which is totally fine. It is a cream. Let's swatch her.
Well, I've never used a cream highlighter before. That's going to be interesting.
Let's see. Let's try it out. Just trying to get closer so you can see it.
Kind of nice. I don't want too much shimmer in my face.
I think this light is a good and a bad thing because it kind of makes it easier and harder to see things at the same time. That makes no sense, probably. I think this highlighter is nice.
Look at that.
Oh, it's just to protect the bristles.
Oh.
Just protects the bristles.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do a little on my nose because I normally do that with a powder. That might work actually.
Oh, I like that.
It gives a really nice glow.
It does. Oh, wow. Yeah, it does.
I like that highlighter a lot.
That looks really good on you.
Thank you. Normally when I do my eyeshadow, I'll put like a base down. So I'm going to attempt to use the I'm going to attempt to use the Araza, I don't know, concealer as my base. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but.
Oh, well, I smeared my foundation over my eyes because I had so much of it. So
You don't need to add any?
Nope.
Did you use the highlighter or anything? Do you need
No,
that?
I didn't
Do
use
you want
that
it?
yet. Sure, why not?
From Lauren Brooke, these aren't the sample sizes, these are the full size ones. I ordered Smoky Quartz Twilight and Toffee Champagne. I figured these two colors would probably be good enough for me to do a bit of a smoky eye. These two are pretty matte. This one has one shimmer in it, which is like the lightest color that I got. Before I start, I also ordered the Araza avocado butter eyebrow pencil and eyeliner pencil. It can be used for either or. They were unfortunately sold out in the shade I wanted, so this brown might be a little too dark for me, but we're gonna give it a try. It's either gonna be too dark or perfect, I'm not sure. But I normally like to do like an eyeliner smudged with the eyeshadow, so that's what I'm gonna attempt to do. I also have like insanely hooded eyes, so
Yeah, that's
sometimes.
We have our squinty eyes.
Yeah.
And our hooded eyes. Yeah, I have those too.
Mm-hmm. It's very creamy.
It is. I can see it's very creamy when going on.
But then I close my eye and it like... I'm not too worried about being perfect because my goal is to smudge it out with the eyeshadow.
Oh, I like that. That looks good.
Thank you. I'm going to try to swatch these colors really quick. So that's the gray. It's not super pigmented. This one is. This is like the blackish gray. Like I would call that like maybe a charcoal color. Let's try adding a little bit more to the light gray. There she is.
Yeah.
Try this lighter shade. I'm running out of
room on your hand.
Yeah, and my screen is like, my camera is like locking. So, the brown. And that's pretty pigmented as well. Oh, it did do this, which I'm not surprised because I have a greasy concealer with a, you know, a very...
I see what it did.
Yeah, once I have the eyeshadow on, that'll probably help. I'm just trying to pack these colors down a little bit so I can blend it and hopefully stand a chance here. Let's just try that, and then I have this brush. It's stained pink, so hopefully it doesn't turn pink. I need to clean all my brushes and get new sponges, apparently.
So we don't have to apply concealer and foundation with our bare hands.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was really sad.
I think it might have lifted up my eyeliner a little bit.
Oh, wait.
Which, it's not like a... To be fair, it is not a liquid eyeliner, so... Better. I think it would be nice if I had like one or two more transition shades, like maybe like a more whitish creamy color and like a lighter brown. But these are
Wait, yeah, that's not bad. I like that.
Yeah, they're not bad. I can't see it unless I'm like really close to how it actually looks.
No, it's okay. It was just really funny. You're making a really funny face, and then you looked at me.
Going back to the eyeliner, but gonna use it. I think this is gonna be too dark for my eyebrows based on the eyeliner, but trying to be very light-handed.
That's not bad.
No, just being very light. Just like barely touching it. If I actually like press down on my skin, it would be a lot darker.
Yes, the face.
It's not, like, how do you not make a face when you're putting makeup on? That's the real question.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Oh, and by the way, here are the ingredients for that one. This is the eyeliner. Hello. There we go. It's a mascara, but it's like a serum, so it's not like a true mascara. This one's by Lauren Brooke. Here's the ingredients. This one I saw some mixed reviews. I saw people saying that they didn't like the applicator for the full-size one, so I did get the travel size. Let's see if it even does anything really for me. Also, I have like no natural eyelash either.
I can see it.
I do too.
Yeah, I can see the... Oh, yeah.
My eyelashes are so short. If you can see it. If you can see it on my tiny lashes.
I can see.
Last but not least, I have from Araza this Rejuvenating Coconut Lip Color. It's in the shade Malt, I think. And here are the ingredients. And let's see.
Oh, that's pretty.
It smells nice. Oops, I just messed up.
That's okay.
It's a little more brown than I thought it would be, but
It's okay. I like
it's
the
nice.
lip.
The formula is really nice. I think before we head out, we should consider what our favorite products were, don't you think?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I think my favorites, I think for me, I really liked the Araza blush. It went on really pretty. My second favorite product would be the Araza lip color. That would definitely be my second favorite. I thought their concealer, the Araza concealer, was pretty good. And would definitely recommend Lauren Brooke's eyeshadows as well. My least favorite, initially I would have said the foundation, but I actually like how they both turned out.
Oh, yeah, I really enjoy it. I like this.
Yours looks really good too now.
Thank you.
I don't know, maybe that's weird, but I feel like it did get better as it went. Maybe I would say the bronzer, but I honestly think it looks good. It's hard to pick. I honestly was pretty happy with all of these products, I'd have to say.
My favorite was probably the Poppy blush. I really enjoyed that one, and I think it looks nice.
Yeah, it's very light and natural on her.
Yeah, I know. I really enjoyed that because some blushes don't look nice on me. So I do like the bare minimum of blush every time because some blushes are way too heavy for me.
I'm sure they all look nice on you.
Thank you. But, I really like this one, and it looks really nice.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
All right, well, with that, we got some plans, so we're going to head out. Thank you all for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our review.